What's up, fellow Wolfpack members? Tom Wolf here. Welcome to the trivia question video game quiz created by Tom Wolf himself, Mickey Mouse. Okay, let's get to that riddle I made up from last video, and here's gonna be the answer in a little bit. So, the riddle was, I've been with you ever since you were born. The more you grow up, the more you pay attention to me. I am great at teaching, but I will kill you one day. What am I? And the answer to that riddle is time. Time will do that to you, so let me explain. I've been with you ever since you were born. Time is there for everyone that exists. The more you grow up, the more you pay attention to me. Don't we have to manage time more as adults? Don't we pay attention to it more? As kids, we think about time, but not as much as we do now. I'm on a schedule, I have to go to work later. I'm on a time clock in my head a lot more than back then as a kid, easily. I think everyone would agree on that. I am great at teaching. Time creates experience. The more time that goes by, the more you learn, so it's a great teacher. But I will kill you one day. Eventually your time will run out as a human. We're all gonna die. And time will kill you. I made that up myself, and I thought that was a great riddle. There you go. Anyways, question 1. What game series was inspired by Resident Evil to be more atmospheric and storytelling? The answer is Silent Hill. Silent Hill took everything from the classic Resident Evil and they put it into they made into their own genre. It's like, oh, instead of killing zombies and all that shit, let's tell more of a dark, creepy atmosphere story, but still have the Resident Evil mechanics like tank controls and all that other stuff. And I thought that was interesting. And there you go. That's Silent Hill for you. Silent Hill 2, like I say, man, you gotta play that shit. That game is so good. It's so dark. You have to play that shit at night. It's so good. It's such a good atmosphere. It might be boring at times, but the story of it's so good. Anyways, on to question 2. Question 2. In what 2 games can you play as classic Sonic and the modern Sonic? There's 2 games where you can play as 2 characters. Which 2 games can you play as both Sonic the Hedgehogs? The answer is Sonic Forces, the one where you can create your own Sonic hero as well, and Sonic Generations for the PS3. I think both these games are very good. I think they're about tie of how I think about them, because Sonic Forces is better than what people say it is, personally. I think it is. And there you go. They're both great games. I would highly recommend both of them, to be honest. I just prefer the Sonic Adventure series more. SA1, SA2, and Sonic Heroes. Because Sonic Heroes was supposed to be SA3, supposedly. But, yeah, there you go. Anyways, on to question 3. Question 3. A lot of people aren't going to know this if they don't play the main story, but I highly urge you to check it out. What instrument does the character Art play in Dreams? There's a character named Art in Dreams. There's a main story mode in it. And the story of it is so good. And it's like a modern game, so I thought it was kind of a fair question to ask, because it's just a good modern game, and Dreams is like a new thing where you can create your own levels and stuff, but the main story of it's really good. And the answer is the double bass. He plays like this giant cello thing, and if you watch Beowulf play it, the main character will remind you of him for sure. It's really good. I highly recommend watching it for sure. Anyways, on to question 4. Alright, question number 4. I kinda agree with Fox McCloud. What is Konami's deal nowadays? First, they never port Silent Hill 2 or 3, which are very good games. But they also got rid of this game that was on the PS4 system. What PS4 game from Konami can't you download anymore? They totally took it off the PSN store, and it's a Konami game. What game did they totally delete off their thing? You can't download it anymore. This game is PT. I have some history on YouTube of me playing this game. You cannot play this game anymore. Just look up Tom Wolf Gaming PT, or just look at my channel and you'll find it. PT. You cannot play it anymore. No more. And it's a really fucking scary game. It was just like a demo too, and it was gonna turn into like a full-out game, and I was so pumped for it, and they got rid of it. They just totally got rid of it, and I don't know why. It's crazy to me. PT, I made history with that video. I gotta download that shit. It doesn't exist anymore, and it is scary as shit. It's such a shame they didn't go through it. It sucks. On to question number 5. What game was Waluigi first introduced in? The answer is Mario Tennis for the N64. This is where he first appeared with Wario, and they tried to beat Mario and Luigi at tennis, and of course they fail, as always. Even though it's Waluigi's first time, but still, that's when he was introduced in Mario Tennis 64, and I think I played it at McDonald's once. They had like these N64 systems for McDonald's back in the day at the Play Place, so there you go. Anyways, on to number 6. Question number 6. What Simpsons game was a clone of Crazy Taxi? This game was Simpsons Road Rage. It is not Simpsons Hit and Run. Simpsons Hit and Run does not look like a GTA clone to me either. It really doesn't. Because there's no guns in it. There's no, like, killing. So that's not a GTA clone to me. Other than that, yeah. But every game kind of has, like, that general thing. But Simpsons Road Rage is an exact copy of Crazy Taxi. There's nothing between the two that's different. It's just one's Simpsons related and one's Crazy Taxi. Same exact mechanics, same exact everything. The music and the characters change, but everything else is exactly the same. Exactly. And there you go. That's number 6. On to question 7. What game was Dingle Dial first introduced in? My boy came in Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. That game is the best Crash Bandicoot of all time because Dingo Dial's in it. He's the best character in that game. I actually think he's cooler than Crash, I'm not gonna lie. I love Dingo Dial. He is just, crikey, where's the butter? Like, he's so fucking cool. He has a flamethrower. He's like, oh, fire. Like, too perfect. An Australian Beowulf right there. Awesome. Anyways, on to number 8. Number 8. How many trophies are in Super Smash Bros. Melee? This is a very cheap, specific question, but I love Melee so much that me and Fox know it now, but good luck everyone else. The answer is 290. 290 trophies in this game. Not really much else to say about it. It's fun to get trophies, like if there's like a slot machine and you put a certain amount of coins in so you can get your new trophy and shit. Melee is so perfectly broken that it's better than Ultimate. I'm gonna say it again. I highly urge everyone to play that one day. You need to play with friends that game, I'm telling you. Don't even play Ultimate, just play Melee. Just play Melee. It's just more funny to laugh at, just trust me. Anyways, on to number 9. Question number 9. So, what was Rare's first game that was published by Microsoft? So basically, when Rare left Nintendo and Microsoft bought them out, what was the first game Rare made with these assholes that I hate? I'm sorry, I hate Xbox so much, I do. The answer is Grab by the Ghoulies. Besides this game, this is the only freaking game I like from Microsoft. It's the only game, Grab by the Ghoulies. I think it's a decent game. It's not amazing or anything, but there's like a horror cartoony atmosphere to it, and it's just a fun game. Grab by the Ghoulies. I love it. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a good 7 out of 10. I like it. I did it for my channel. And it's the only game I like from Microsoft. Everything else, get out of here. You guys suck. Leave it to Sony and Nintendo. You guys suck. Besides this one, Grab by the Ghoulies, I give it a pass. Anyways, on to question 10. Question number 10. Who is the creator of the Mario Bros. And Legend of Zelda series? Who is the creator of these fine specimens of games? The answer is Shigeru Miyamoto. That guy made Mario and Link, and he saved the video game industry for the most part with his Super Mario Bros. For the NES. I think it was 1984, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But that basically saved video games, is that fucking game. You guys have to know this guy. Shigeru Miyamoto. He saved our video games into what they evolved to today. Without it's just, yeah, it's kind of like the Beatles, like how they influenced so much different music and shit. Like, they were influential, and so was Shigeru Miyamoto with his creation of Mario and Link, and it branched off to other games. I think it's cool, and I just wanted to include him on the list, give him some respect. Anyways, on to number 11. Question 11. Who is the president's daughter in Resident Evil 4? President's daughter is Ashley Graham, and you gotta save her in Resident Evil 4. The reason I asked that question is because that game is so freaking good that everyone should play Resident Evil 4. That's definitely, actually that is the best Resident Evil game ever, besides the remake of 2. But I think Resident Evil 4 is the best, and everyone knows Ashley. Well, hopefully. She has the blonde hair, she's like, Leon! That girl, like, she's very memorable and annoying, and I kinda thought she was hot back in the day, but once I saw it, I'm like, oh, no. And he's like, hey, Leon? Sorry. And that's what happened. There you go. Ashley Graham. Anyways, on to question 12. What is the maximum amount of people you could play with in Smash Ultimate? Not online, just how much people can you play together? The answer is 8. You can play up to 8 people at a time in that game, as well as the Wii U one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Wii U Smash and Smash Ultimate, you can play up to 8 players. I really wish that could happen one day. Like, that'll be fun. But you know what's funny? I still think the Super Smash Bros. Melee is the best. But playing 8-player Smash in real life, I want to see that happen one day with me. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, on to question 13. Question number 13. What game does Nemesis first appear in? Okay. The answer is Resident Evil 3 for the PS1. They remade it, and I'm considering if I should do it for my channel or not. I think I am. But it's not as good as the remake of 2, I'm just gonna say right now. But Nemesis is a badass, let me tell ya. Nemesis is a badass, and he's really scary in the PS1 version. And I think he's scary either way, to be honest, so I might play. He's like Mr. X, but more indestructible, I would say. I don't know, it's hard to say, but let's get that question 14. Question 14. What is the first area you start in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? The reason I asked this question is this game is a not a masterpiece, but man, it is talked about so freaking much. So why not just ask, what's the first area you started? And that area is the Kokiri Forest. That's what it's called. That's the place you first start in. You're little young Link, and you have to get a sword and a shield, and then you go to a castle, you talk to Zelda, you got the hots for her, and then you turn big, and all that other great shit, you know? It's Legend of Zelda. You go on a quest to save Zelda. That's it. But Kokiri Forest is the first area. On to number 15. What game takes place in England, and it has werewolves and vampires around? I don't know if that's specific enough, but basically the answer is The Order 1886. I don't know any other game that's set in England and it has werewolves and vampires around. If there is, let me know in the comments and I'll be like, oh, well, sorry. Werewolves and vampires. And The Order 1886 is a great movie game, but after you played it once, that's it. I would never go back to it, but it's good for what it is. Order 1886. Heck yeah. On to question 16. Who is the main protagonist in the Devil May Cry series? A lot of people wanted him for Smash, and this character is Dante. Devil May Cry 3 by far is the best, by the way, for this game series, I gotta say. But, you know, Dante's a pretty cool gunslinging hero and shit. But then they tried to make Bayonetta like, oh, I'm like Dante, but I'm like a bitchy witch thing, and I'm not as cool. It's like, well, I don't care. You stay over there. Dante's here. He's badass. Dante is where it's at. I wish they had a Dante over Bayonetta in Smash, by the way. But there you go. It's Dante. On to question 17. Question 17. What is the first level in Crash Bandicoot 1 called? What's the first level Crash Bandicoot appear in? That level is Insanity Beach. It's like Neocortex Beach. Like, Neocortex and this guy Brio, they like experiment on animals and shit, and now Crash is more screwed up than usual, and he escaped, and now he's on a beach island, and he's trying to escape and get his girlfriend and all that other stuff. And there you go, Insanity Beach. That's how the first game starts, that's the first level, and it's the first step to greatness, because I love that series, the first three, by the way. And the fourth one's coming out soon, but it just looks okay. Anyways, on to 18. Number 18. How much different knights can you play as in the Shovel Knight collection? The answer is 4. You can play as Shovel Knight, you can play as Plague Knight, Spectre Knight, and King Knight. I forget his name, I think it's King Knight, but I'm not sure. But no one really cares about that guy. Everyone only cares about Spectre, Spectre, and Shovel. What about Plague? Fuck. Nah, Plague Knight's good. But you can play as 4 knights. It's like 4 games in one. They reuse like the same levels and stuff, but they change some music, the story changes, all that stuff. It's a really, really good game for what it is. It's awesome. I highly recommend the Shovel Knight collection for sure. On to question 19. Question 19. What game does Sebastian Castellanos star in? Yup. Who the hell is that guy, right? Sebastian Castellanos. The answer is The Evil Within. That game is awesome. That game needs some more recognition, the first game, let me tell you. That game scared the shit out of me. That game legit scared the shit out of me. For a console game, that's the scariest game I've ever played. It's either gonna be that or a Fatal Frame game, but I think Evil Within got it. That game was really scary. Actually, Resident Evil 2 Remake was scary too, but Evil Within was scarier, personally. Anyways, let's get to our last question. Hopefully, you guys and gals are all doing good, and hopefully this video was interesting, like this little series I just did, and let's get to it. Question 20. What is the first 3D Mario game? Nice and easy, for the most part. What is the first 3D Mario game? If you said Super Mario 64, then of course you're right. There you go. It's the first Mario 3D game. It's such a good... It was like such a good transition from 2D to 3D with Mario. In my opinion, Sonic did a good job too, but everyone's like SA1 and SA2. I think they're great. They're good for what they are, and Heroes. Personally, I think Sonic's better than Mario, like I always say. At least 3D-wise. But for 2D-wise, I actually like Mario more than Sonic, which is weird. That's just me, though. That's just me. That's just me. Anyways, hopefully there's some true blue out there. I'm not sure. If you did, heck yeah. Let's see if this riddle gets you the points to get to it. I don't know. And here's the riddle, and I'm gonna do like a 5-second pause, and then I'm gonna say the answer for this video, because it is the last one, and I hope you enjoy. Here's the riddle for your 3 points. I make people feel powerful, but I do nothing. I am all around the world. I'm convincing to work for if there's enough of me for you. What am I? Oh, I'll put the riddle here just in case. And the answer to this riddle is money. The reason I say, well, I made this riddle up, by the way. Money. I make people feel powerful, but I do nothing. That's pretty straightforward, right? People feel more powerful the more money they have, aka government, big businesses. But money doesn't do anything, it's just people feel that way. I am all around the world. Of course money's all around the world. That's what makes the world run around, sadly. I'm convincing to work for if there's enough of me for you. If there's the right amount of cash, people will most likely go towards it, for the most part, depending. And it's convincing. It's not that you will work for them, it's just more convincing to work for. There you go. It's money. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed these videos. Hopefully you did great on my trivia video game questions. Hopefully you liked it. I did all that in one sitting, and jeez, my head hurts. I'm gonna go eat some pizza now. Anyways, stay classy. Always eat your pizza. Always a blast making videos, and Hopefully I made your day a little bit more awesome. Boom shakalaka.